is going on, everybody? Eric back at you with yet another summer slammer beer review. I don't know what we're calling them nowadays. Anyways, today we're going to be looking at what Stone is actually deeming as an iconic, um, I guess, formation beer or Stone IPA. This beer was conceived in, I believe it was August 16th, 1997. So in the month I was born, 6.9% alcohol by volume, West Coast India Pale Ale, using Magnum, Centennial, and there's one other one I can't remember off the top of my head. It's Chinook, of course it's Chinook. Those old school hops, they just started canning this. Got to give a big shout out to my buddy Timmy, who basically said, hey man, you got to go get this because this is exactly what the beer industry is needing. Basically, he says there's a canned on date and there's an enjoy by date. So we're looking at like 45 days of enjoy by. So like April 30th to, I don't know, technically July 28th, but you know what I mean. Drink fresh, drink now. It's kind of taking off of their enjoy by series movement. Don't let IPA just sit around. But anyways, you know what? I got to go back in time a little bit, step in the time machine. Back when I first started drinking craft beer, Stone was one of the big movers and pavers of fridging the hops, keeping beer cold, keeping beer fresh, drinking it fresh. They weren't canning. They were barely even getting 12-ounce bottles out here. And now they are. Now they're even getting 12 packs of cans. I think I picked this up for like $18 for 12 cans. This pours out crystal clear, golden copper amber color, fluffy, tight white. Yeah, really, really tight white. White head. Looks, honestly, it is so unbelievably clear. I'm almost amazed and astounded. But you know what? West Coast IPA, I've been hankering to drink something clean, something that is in your face, aggressive, and doesn't taste like fucking alcohol like that puff I just had. So let's get into this. Oh yeah, that's an explosion like that candied citric peel. I get like lemon, grapefruit. That's pretty much it. Lots of pine, but subtle, all subtle. Really not like this bombardment of like a juice bomb, but honing in. This sounds like it's been like in the 90s today, and this is going to be a crusher. So, cheers. Thanks, Timmy, for sending this my way. Oh, my. So, this, by the time I bought this, it's over a month old. It's kind of concerning, but it was kept cold. I can tell. It is so clean. It's so crisp. That it's so, honestly, refreshing and balanced. There's definitely hop character. There's definitely like this floral, grapefruit character. If you've ever had grapefruit sculpin, this kind of tastes like that without the grapefruit addition, to be honest. 6.9% alcohol. It's got like this pulpy, fleshy peach and grapefruit. Awesome. Honestly, really, 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 really good. Really nice return to form. I used to drink a lot of this. I used to drink a lot of Stone IPA, a lot of Ruination. Just kind of got into West Coast IPAs first naturally. I guess the East Coast juice bombs haven't been really going on since '97, at least to my knowledge. I could stand to be corrected. It's nice. It's a really, really nice beer. Uh, there aren't many true West Coast pale ales, IPAs that I think have homage in the 90s or even the 80s for that matter, that just kill it. Day in, day out, freshness is first. A couple that come to mind are this, Pizza Port. I think they just do fucking awesome hoppy beer. Pliny and Blind Pig for sure. Society's another one, even though they have a little bit more hazier beers and they're newer, but they just kill it. When I was out there, that was some of the best beer I had. And this is fortunately really, really crisp. It lets the hops shine. There isn't a lot of malt to speak of. I would say there is a slight twinge of sweetness and crackery bready malts. Maybe even Pilsen. But really, really bare bones. Really well carbonated, soft. I'm digging it. These are hard to rate. Reason being is, generally speaking, the style is bastardized, imperialized way too often, and just hop to the fucking brim with bitterness units. I can't drink them 90% of the time. They're too boozy. This one just happens to hit home really, really, really nicely, and I'm happy to see it in cans. And I'm happy to have a fridge full of these cans. Good stuff. As far as score goes, we'll settle on a 96 out of 100. I think really, really fresh to death. I would get this, maybe 2 weeks from canning or a week from canning. I think the aroma would be a little bit more explosive, leap out of the glass a little bit more, and there would be a little bit more of that prominent citrusy fruit juice that they're kind of referencing when you read the back of the can. Really, really great. Really slightly grassy even now that it's warming up. But I'm enjoying it, you guys. I'm enjoying it, and that's what beer is meant to be. And if you can't fucking go back and enjoy the classics, then you sort of need to get fucked. This is where it all started. We didn't have Trillium and Treehouse and The Alchemist way back in the day when we had these guys. So they kind of started something, and they ran with it, and they're still doing it today. There's zero fucks given. They're even catering to those hopheads on the East Coast and releasing the unfiltered Enjoy By, which happens to be quite good. So this would be an interesting beer to see unfiltered. Stone, Greg, Mitch, this would be interesting to see unfiltered off the bright tank. Maximize freshness like an Enjoy By, a 6.9%. Drink it now. Would love to see that. So yeah, I'm going to settle on 96. I'm rather enjoying this. I'm probably going to have one or two more because it's Saturday. So thanks so much for joining me for another review. If you've had Stone IPA, like who the fuck hasn't? If you've had double dry hop Stone IPA, because that is a thing. Or if you've had oaked Stone IPA, if you've had any variation of Stone IPA, please, please, please let me know what you think of this beer. Let me know, does it stand the test of time to you and your taste buds if you're drinking a lot of those East Coast bangers? Is it something you hold near and dear to your heart? I really want to engage in the discussion and kind of see where people hold a beer like this. This is probably something you walk by 1,000 times when you're at the liquor store looking for the newest, latest, and greatest. And I've got to, again, reiterate a thanks to a good friend who kind of brought me home to the roots of why I started getting into this hobby. I was getting a little stagnated. I know I've promised and kind of sort of said big things are on the horizons, but I was even rethinking things like, do I really want to keep doing this? And it's all because of you guys is why I sit here, and it's all because of you guys why I talk to myself on camera, and I don't even know how I formulate these fucking sentences. So, liquid courage, I guess. So, thanks for sticking with me for damn near 400 fucking videos, and damn near 400 of you watch me regularly, if you will. So, huge shout out to all of you guys who end up watching these videos and listening to me ramble on about bullshit and nothing that matters. And 9 fucking minutes on Stone IPA. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it so much. Talk to you soon. Cheers.